This is it. Get ready.
You have a plan now, right?
Knives are involved.
Well, so are spells. I think mine is ready. Yeah, mine is ready. Ooh. There's some very handsome statues in your estate, too. I'm a fan. Alright, Illario.
Katerina's death was a tragedy. But to get Lucanus back from the dead, only to lose him to a demon. For me, it is a deep, personal loss.
I like your sash, Illario.
And so, I take the mantle of First Talon with a heavy heart.
Yeah, about that.
But the crows could rise from the ashes. With our new allies, the Venatori, we can reclaim Antiva.
Nope.
Over my dead body. That can be arranged.
Ooh, he's got some blood mad. Is he gonna control Spite?
Cannot overpower us both.
Oh. Lucanus.
Now you fall.
Oh boy. Bellara,
Venator.
let's do this.
We honor your alliance. Now! You'll be here. You started this. I'm ending it.
Oh, Illario. Sweetheart baby. You're getting so close for comfort. Hey, baby. Ooh, Illario! You like that? You like this? How about the final? Ooh, Illario.
Since when do you need backup, cousin? You got it solved.
You're in for a surprise, Illario.
You got it!
Focus on Illario. I'm good. These mages are... I'll take care of the mages.
You're just standing it. I know the kinds of deals you can make with demons. This is...
Let them burn. Bellara.
You bet!
Fall back! Leave Illario to me!
I'm letting you have Illario. I'm gonna get these mages.
You pick the road de la muerte. Look at you.
Bellara, help him with Illario.
Lucanus, an abomination. You used to Finish what you start. I already did. What am I ever going to do that is worse than this? On your knees, in front of every house.
Exactly.
Get up, Illario.
Katerina, thank the Maker.
No one from House de la Morte kneels.
Mierda. What am I supposed to do with this idiot?
That's a good question. Why is it up to me? I'm not from this. Well, I'm not from this family yet. Until Lucanus and I get a beautiful wedding here in fancy schmancy de la Morte estate. But that's besides the point. Why is it up to me? I guess I'm the one who is going to be the influential boyfriend at this point. So, like I said, we established with Spite and Lucanus that the mission, first and foremost, is to primarily save Katerina, not punish Illario. Secondly, Bellara's here, and I feel like Bellara would want to hope that her brother is redeemable. So in order to emphasize that, I want to try to convince Lucanus that to show some mercy. I don't condone, obviously, what Illario did, but I don't know if execution, death, is, like, the answer here, necessarily. Because just because the crows are assassins doesn't mean that their way of solving problems should automatically be death, if that makes sense. It's easy for assassins to see death as the silver bullet fix for a lot of these types of problems. And then thirdly, like a huge theme that Zen himself has been preaching is people can change. For good or for ill. Illario went down this path, he changed, he can change back. I think Zen wants to give family a second chance, if possible. He's very naive when it comes to those things, sees the world with rosy tinted glasses and is very optimistic and tries to believe in the best of people as much as he can. Illario will be imprisoned. Illario will be forgiven. Okay, so I guess it's not death, it's imprisonment. Yeah, so being imprisoned is not that bad. But knowing Zen, he's a softie. And especially because this is his boyfriend, like Lucanus. I think that mercy is not a weakness. Zen doesn't think mercy is a weakness. Forgiveness takes a lot of strength. And who knows, maybe Illario will be a better person because of it. And if he's not, then they'll imprison him then. Show mercy.
Didn't you tell me he's basically your brother and your closest childhood friend?
Yeah.
My only friend before you.
Oh.
His family. Do you think you can show me mercy? That is not up to you now, is it? Katerina is still first talent.
Enough, Illario. Lucanus is the new first talent. His decision stands.
Yes.
Iago.
It was actually my decision.
Out of trouble.
I'm no miracle worker, but I'll see what I can do.
But I'm the vice. I'm the vice first talent.
Not now.
Welcome home, my boy.
Yay! That's my man. That's my man. First talent of the crows.
To the new first talon.
To Lucanus!
Hooray! Oh, that makes me happy. That warms my heart. Congratulations. Mazel tov. Look at this. Look at this. House de la Morte. I'm so proud. Aww. I'm gonna marry the first Talon of the Crows. That's not gonna make me nervous at all. I'm sure it'll be fine. Not only that, but the first Talon of the Crows who's still possessed by a demon of spite. It's exactly what Zen would do, though. He likes messes. He definitely does like messes.
Shall we make a discreet exit?
Let's go.
I'm ready, but are you sure? They're celebrating you.
I have other plans for the evening.
Oh, do you now? Oh boy. They haven't even had their first kiss yet, have they?
Really? You came all the way back here for coffee? The stuff in your villa wasn't good enough?
It's better if I make it myself. And I wanted some quiet.
So, first Talon of the Crows, huh? Does that mean you'll be leaving us?
No. We have a contract. Besides, she may have stepped down, but there's no stopping Katarina from giving all the orders. I still cannot believe she did that.
Well, that's a relief, because I don't want to do this without you.
I couldn't leave this place. Not with you here. You'll have me for as long as I can put off the crows.
Thank you, darling.
Fucking Illario.
Yeah.
Do you regret giving him a chance?
No. You were right. His family. I didn't suspect him. When the Benetori caught me on the boat in Tevinter, it never even crossed my mind. He's better than I thought. Maybe there's hope for him after all.
I think so.
But this, being watched by all the crows with their knives out, this wasn't mercy.
Yeah.
He'll never live this down. There's nowhere he could go to outrun being the traitor crow, brought down in front of everyone.
That's true.
I was
yeah.
surprised you spared him at all, really.
So was I. But I don't have a lot to lose. What there is, Illario, Katarina, you, this team. I'm not giving that up.
Oh, Lucanus. I just want to hug him. We haven't had our first kiss yet. I guess you can assume that it's happening off camera, but I mean, I kind of want to see the first kiss. We haven't seen it. As Illario declared himself first Talon and prepared to hand the crows over to the Venatori, Lucanus burst in and challenged him. The cousins battled it out before an audience of crows, and when Lucanus stood triumphant, he offered Illario a second chance, under watchful eyes and poisoned dagger. That is one criticism. Whoa, blood ties. Blood runs thicker than wine, and a shattered family may be rebuilt. House de la Morte stands strong, hero of the Veilguard. Your support has allowed Lucanus to face his inner demons and protect what matters the most. Blood ties. Blood runs thicker than wine, and a shattered family may be rebuilt. The House de la Morte stands strong. Veilguard skill unlocked. Demon of Rebellion. Renowned assassin and mage killer, Lucanus' presence emboldens his companions and allows their targets little concentration to protect themselves. Huh. Heroic armor unlocked. Crow's Poise. A proud but practical suit for a Talon who knows that a life can be more valuable than a life ended. We didn't get this with Harding, right? The proud but practical suit for armor. Okay. Veilguard skill unlocked. Nice. Let's check it out. Crow's Poise. Detonating an overwhelmed enemy detonates another nearby overwhelmed enemy. 30-second cooldown. Cool. I don't know if we're going to have multiple overwhelmed enemies. Enemies near the second detonation become vulnerable to necrotic damage. Wow. That looks awesome. It's a neat armor. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to take advantage of this much. Detonating an overwhelmed enemy detonates another nearby overwhelmed enemy. Because I don't think we're gonna ever overwhelm multiple enemies. I don't have ways of... Not unless he's with 2 warriors. Enemies near the second detonation can be vulnerable to necrotic damage. Yeah, it's awesome. It's just... Deal additional necrotic damage. Sundered effectiveness. The kind of 6% damage for sundered. The ability critical is reduced. Yeah. Because there's nothing else really. It gives him 118% bonus ability damage. But yeah, like I feel like the Mage Killer will give us more bang for our buck. I feel like Wings of Antiva is still better. Oh, and then what was that skill that he had? Demon of Rebellion. Your resistance is increased by 10%. The party's barrier damage is increased by 25%. Okay, so it's passive. He just has it. Okay. I accept that. Low health, plus 50%. Twin Strike, Abominate. That's an extra hit dealing with 50% as physical damage. Nice. So, Harding, did she get something? Veilguard skill, the Stone's Vengeance. Harding's weapon attacks are occasionally replaced with Titan Stones. Titan Stones deal 20% increased damage and now apply bleeding. Cool, I don't think I've seen that. Bellara. Detonate Sundered. Let's refund this. Enfeebling Shot versus Barrier. Enfeebling Shot, cool duration minus 20%. Enfeebling Shot on a hit applies shock to the target. Enfeebling Shot critical damage 25%. Okay. Emmerich and Davrin. I normally don't see those two together. Yo,
I heard a
compadres.
strange thing, Emmerich.
It's simply not true that Manfred's doing my laundry. He's got tangled in a bedsheet, and Tash mistook that for...
Not that. I heard you're preparing for some big necromancy rite.
How did you know?
You talk out loud to yourself a lot, Emmerich.
Ah, oh dear. The rite is a difficult, delicate thing. I promise to explain it if I succeed.
I get you. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed again in Lucanus' legendary armor. It just feels like not a lot of people can benefit from it. I would think legendary armor would be something that was more universally useful. It just seems very specific. Yeah, I normally don't see Nev and Harding together much.
I've been learning more about the Lords of Fortune.
Have you?
What? They're our allies, and it's good to make friends.
There's not a Lord of Fortune I know who wouldn't like you.
Mm-hmm. Like Tosh. I think she's trying to impress Tosh. Also, have I noticed, because again, Harding's room has gotten more and more decorated over time. Has Lucanus been decorating his room more and more? I haven't noticed it if he has. Yeah, I haven't really noticed it. He added the tea set. I don't think the dining room has changed much. Also, we haven't visited Varric in a while. Kind of want to do that.
I heard elves sometimes see magic stuff differently. What's the sky look like to you?
It's, colorful? I don't really know how to describe it.
Huh. Maybe the same.
We upgraded our...
Offer, Dweller. I will answer.
Rank up! Found at least 80 mementos and returned them to the caretaker. Nice. We haven't really found that many armors for Bellara, it seems. She only has one other. Yeah. She hasn't really gotten much.
The fires are lit.
Wow, Tosh hasn't really been... Nev, Tosh, Emmerich, Bellara, Harding. Nice. Emmerich, Davrin, Lucanus. I think we're good for right now. Enchant. Are there any new ones? No, not until level 9. Ooh, some of these are new. Primer duration, affliction duration. How about affliction duration? High health. Paragon's Knuckle. Actually, I normally don't come in and start attacking things until that low health. So I'm gonna do low health. Blast damage. Control ability damage. I do a lot of control abilities, so control ability damage. Ballista, strike ability, area ability damage. Do a lot of those too. Spirit Collar. Light projectile count. Damage at high health. Range attack damage. Yeah, range attack damage. Staff energy generation? It's a staff, so I might as well do that. I think we're good there. How about its abilities? Okay. Apply chilled on hit. Minus 15% cooldown duration. Ooh. 15% cooldown duration. Spirit Bomb. Ability armor damage. Ability barrier damage. Critical damage. Stagger. Plus 75% stagger. Ability critical damage. Plus 25% ability stagger. I'm gonna do 75% stagger. It's because it's such an AoE effect. And then ability stagger. And then necrotic resistance inside radius. Interesting. Ability critical damage, ability armor damage, barrier damage, ability critical damage. Davrin, Emmerich, Harding, bleeding, burning, necrosis, affliction damage, healing. Let's do. I think I'm gonna keep this. Damage restores health. Bleeding. What do you have right now? Detonation damage. Enchantment, Spelunker gear. Detonation damage. My target. Oh, he's bleeding. Just gonna do affliction damage right now. Okay, it's good for right now. Did I talk to... Yeah, I think I talked to Bellara. I haven't talked to Varric in forever. And also, let's go ahead and set the outfit for Lucanus. Yeah, we have a lot of these things. Wings of Antiva, Lucanus' Gall, Orbicoke Levers, Crow's Poise, Choice, the Path of Family. I guess because of its armor based on his choice, a proud but practical Sir Talon who knows that life saved can be more valuable than a life ended. Cool, so I guess if I chose a different decision, he would have had a different armor. That's interesting. Yeah. Harding. Choice, the path of the ancestors. The suit of Kal'sharok armor to honor the titans of their anger. It strengthens Harding's own connection to the stone. Yeah. I think this is still what I like her in if I had to replace it with something. Yeah, I like Emmerich's outfit. Looks good. Cool. Lots of awesome things happening. Okay, let's go to Varric. So much has happened, Varric.
Hey, Rook. There's a complete collection of Randy Dowager quarterlies here. I see Chuckles in a new light now.
Beautiful. Davrin, the Pallet of a Griffin. Hummingbird's Lament. Keep a light on. Let's focus on Nev, because again, I feel like Nev's the one that we need to make amends with the most. Also, of all the companions... Oh, here we go, Lucanus. In concert with spite, Lucanus rescued his grandmother Caterina and stopped Illario from seizing control of the crows. Despite his cousin's actions, Lucanus showed mercy towards one of his last remaining family members. With Caterina's blessing and order restored in the ranks, the crows raised a glass to their new first talon, Lucanus della Morte. I mean, we kind of saw that coming. We knew that Lucanus is eventually going to become first talon. And I have zero problems with that. Especially because I'm going to be his vice.
Mages in dark robes were looking for labourers to move crates at the docks. You can move crates. You've moved crates before. Easy. Do the job well. And there's bigger jobs. That's what they say. You can get out of here. New life.
So, you're not rich? Even though you're a mage?
No. Why? You think I look it?
Your dresses are pretty.
Thanks. Ooh. Little secret, my best coat was a gift. Saved a warehouse from an arsonist. The tailor was grateful. And your outfit includes more jewelry than mine.
Huh.
I love Tosh complimenting other people's clothing. Inscription at the Wall of Light. For those lost to us throughout our glorious history, whether claimed by victory, tragedy, or ever onward march of time, a light to remember the dead, may they shine in eternum. Oops, I just took somebody's offering. My bad. Hold on, before we do this, we could talk to this spirit over here.
As you found their names, I felt them whisper through the fade. My own name changed. I am now Eulogy.
Ooh.
I will remember them. A light glowing in memory.
That
cool
means a lot.
Cool. Nice consequence. Okay.
The Minrathous Wall of Light.
These lights, they're to remember the dead?
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit. Or the money for one. Then you're left in the dark to vent his subtlety. This was Brahms.
Rana's old partner.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
People mourn in different ways. The ceremony isn't everything.
Maybe he'd say the same. I'm stopping Aelia.
Looks like we had the same idea.
Rana.
He read serials between assignments. Romance. The last one ended on a cliffhanger. He was sure he knew the ending. I never checked if he was right.
He'd have liked our friend, Bellara. She loves those things. Although she expects happy endings.
So did he. At least on the page.
Better chance there than here.
You're not the only one chasing Aya. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be saved soon. But I did get the name of a place. Sanctum Lucican.
Ominous formal name, tied to Elgar'nan. Off to a good start.
You forgot the catch.
It's an old temple. A lost one. If there's a record of its location, I can't find it.
It's more than we had. I can track this down.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with, what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
What it takes.
Things are bad, but Docktown needs to see...
What? Venatori overrunning their home? Taking away who and what we love?
They see you, Nev.
Is that all? We're running out of choices, Rana. We need to take the ones left.
Bronze light. Thanks.
Sure.
Nice. Keep a light on. I get it now.
So Tash, I've been thinking about what you said about Tevinter fashion. A nice outfit lets people know you're under the protection of someone powerful, that they shouldn't cross you.
Like the Lords of Fortune wear trophies.
Sure, but in Minrathous, sometimes it's a bluff. People in Docktown might dress nicely, but no one is watching over them.
You are.
I'm trying.
Very cool conversation. Okay. Short and sweet. Even though it's short and sweet, I like going back to the... lighthouse in between each one, just because I just love listening to all the banters between the characters, and so far it doesn't seem like we're, you know, there's no indication at all that's showing that we're running out of banter. Are still chatting. A lot of people are pairing up.
So you and Rook are a thing?
Oh!
You should pop out the wings while you're with him.
Really?
What?
Maybe
What?
take him flying. Guys love flying.
You like flying. It's more of your thing about dragons.
Sen likes flying.
Want to? Fly like a dragon.
I do.
Do you think you could?
No.
Well, I mean, you fly during combat, Lucanus. I think that'd be very romantic. We can have a Titanic moment, but with actual flying. Tosh, high five. High five. I love how they are like the best wing person.
This place even smells wrong.
You're still trying coffee? I love how she's still trying coffee.
So, how does it work? Being half undead, I mean. Which half of Hezenkos is undead? That feels important?
I wasn't being quite so literal. The line between life and undeath can be porous.
Porous?
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
It does?
What were you imagining?
Well, one leg's alive, the other's undead, so you kind of just go in circles.
That's... Bellara, you are so cute. You are so cute.
Sounds like Ailey is in league with Elgar'nan.
Could be. Picked up some of his tricks, at least.
It's like tracking a ghoul back to the nest and finding an archdemon. Your day just got a lot harder.
And then tracking the archdemon to a god.
Going back to the conversation between Lucanus and Tosh, I really just love how characters recognize the romances that Rook has, or that your main protagonist has in these Dragon Age games, or any of these, Baldur's Gate 3. So I hope we hear more of those kind of stuff. Again, this is why I keep coming back to the lighthouse all the time. I think I talked to everybody, right? Yeah, because everyone kind of paired up. Now, let's do Bellara. I wanna, especially after Bellara's adventure with Lucanus just now. Tosh is still behind, so I'm just gonna keep bringing Tosh over.
Bellara, you came. I am surprised.
Syrian.
I almost didn't. With everything that happened, I didn't want to. But you're my brother. Still, even with all of that. Did you come alone?
Yes. Though you didn't.
Not after what happened to Hamuel. To Yanarl. The others.
The ritual should have granted them purity. Strength. That it did not. That is my failure. I was not worthy. I will do better. I must do better. For Inaris. For our people.
The people Inaris killed and turned into demons with that ritual.
He's willing to do whatever he must to save us. To make the hard choices.
Like Solus.
The Evanuris. Solus. They would sacrifice us to their ends.
Yeah.
He's a warlord. That's all he is, all he ever was.
So said the Evanuris. But the victors write the histories. He fought to make our people great. And the Evanuris fought to keep them in fetters. He showed me the world as it once was, as it could be again.
And you believe him? Even after people were turned into demons?
He's controlling you, influencing you through the mask. His thoughts are a disease, and you're suffering from it.
My thoughts remain my own, Bellara. Why can you not accept that I chose this willingly? Through this mask, I feel what he feels. When he thinks of our people rising once more, have you ever felt the warmth of a god's happiness or the cold bite of their fear?
What is it he's afraid of then?
I'm not sure.
That's a good
But
question.
it haunts him, consumes his thoughts. I must help him. Help us to face whatever it is.
So he hasn't told you what it is he's afraid of?
No, but no doubt he keeps it from me for good reason.
He's gonna try to appeal to him as much as he can.
More people will die if you keep helping him.
More of our people, Syrian. You have to see that. This isn't you. Not the real you. You were my anchor, Syrian. You kept me grounded. When my thoughts lied to me, you always told me the same thing. Do you remember? Trust your heart, Boris Shivan. It's a good heart, and it'll never lie to you.
I like that.
So why won't you trust it now?
I must do what I must.
Me too.
So heartbreaking. Oh, and she's walking away. This is so heartbreaking.
We're gonna have to stop them. Him.
I know. Come on. You've got work to do.
So heartbreaking. I hope when he says, I have to do what I have to do, it means he's going to side with us. I hope that's what it means. At least Zen is holding on to hope and holding on to, again, optimism. Oh. We got some conversations with Bellara. Tosh's in their room.
You talked to Harding? Someone should make sure she's okay after all that lyrium stuff. I don't get all of it, but I know she's hurting.
You do care about her, don't you, Tosh? I love that. We will continue that the main quest line in due time. Just trying to attend to all of my peeps. Lucanus and Harding. Ooh. Is Harding gonna ask Lucanus about our budding romance?
I'm giving it back. The arrow stays in your quiver.
I just wanted you to know that
You carried it because you couldn't trust me. Now carry it because I trust you.
Oh. So it seems like spite is going to remain on Lucanus for a while. I was thinking part of his companion quest was going to separate him and spite, but apparently not. They just came to terms with each other, at least for the time being. Hope this doesn't become a Anders Injustice situation, because that would be kind of bad. Of course, Anders was a mage.
When you landed the killing blow on the archdemon at Weishaupt, I'm glad we didn't lose another good soul, Davrin.
In death, sacrifice. There's some irony.
It can be its own bravery to go with the living.
I suppose. Least I'd have been missed.
Yeah. I would love it, actually. I would ship these two. I would ship Davrin and Emmerich. I think it could happen. I do like the whole Lucanus and Mornwatch Rook romance, just because, again, as an Antivan Crow and a Mornwatch, they both are not strangers to death. Death is part of their occupation, their calling.
Hey, Brooke. If you ever want to skip stones and pretend it clears your mind, you know where to find me.
I think Nev and I have a very cool friendship now. That in and of itself kind of sealed the deal. Yeah, I kind of want to know what Bellara thinks after that conversation with her bro.
Oh, hey, Rook.
Hey.
What are you working on?
Oh, it's part of that artifact, from the ritual. I wanted to see how they did what they did, what it meant. Tried asking that thing, it won't tell me.
The knowledge of the great Anaris is...
A thing. At least I figured that out. How to make it go away, I mean. Damn it. We are getting through to Syrian. He almost listened.
I think he did actually listen to us, though.
And then Anaris put all his happy little thoughts in your brother's head.
Not just his joy, his fear, too. But it was him. The him I remember, just for a moment. Then it wasn't. Then he was someone I might need to... I don't think I can, Rook. Do that.
Then you won't.
It's not gonna come to that. We'll talk him down somehow.
And if we don't?
One mountain at a time.
Right, we'll cross that bridge then.
Either way, we'll be able to find them.
How?
Oh, I didn't tell you. Right. The artifact. Couldn't figure out how it did it. Made those demons, I mean. But I attuned its resonance, and I'll know where they are next time, before they finish. So we can stop them. However we have to.
We'll save your brother, Bellara.
I hope you're right.
I hope so
really
too.
Do. But if we don't... Anyway, I should get back. To work, I mean. I don't think we have much time.
Yeah. I am dreading the worst, but I'm hopeful for the best in that situation, because I would love for Syrian to release himself from Anaris' clutches. That would be smashing. Alright, Davrin's the last one. Let's go, Dav. You haven't done Davrin and Emmerich. Kind of like those two. We're just trying to take Asan for a walk. All we're trying to do is take our griffin for a walk, and y'all are just getting all up in our business.
What a terrible form of immortality has fallen upon Isaiah.
Gloomhauer, Isaiah, should have died ages ago, warden or not.
Why does the blight kill most people it touches, yet infuse a few with this dreadful vitality?
No idea. If I ever go bad like that, have Taj breathe on me. Go out in a blaze.
You would like that, wouldn't you? Davrin's idea of a relaxing picnic in Arlathan Forest goes slightly awry thanks to a culinary mishap? Okay. What are you doing? Chopped Thetis edition?
Picnic,
huh?
Not how I pictured hanging out with a monster hunter.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told me after all the wardens have been through, and what's ahead, I should take a break.
I'm surprised you actually listened.
Yeah.
You know how sad Antoine can look?
So what did you pack for the picnic?
Emmerich helped me brew a gingerwort truffle tea. I thought we'd see what all the fuss is about.
It sounds fun.
An adventure in a teapot.
More like a rediscovery. Apparently it's an old recipe.
Well,
Probably
then,
would help.
to your health.
Cheers.
I mean, ginger is supposed to be good for your health, so...
That's not bad.
It's, gingery, but also garlic, hints of mushroom, and, something else.
I want to try that.
Oh, well, I've never eaten a worm, but
Worms.
yeah, it is a little earthy. Wait, what?
Asan said worms?
There, Davrin.
What?
What?
What? Asan spoke.
Asan just talked to me.
Huh? What did he say?
No, not that. What you said before.
Emmerich said gingerwort might have some kind of magical properties.
Like
Oh,
speak to
then
animals?
Maybe it affects some people more than others. You alright, Rook?
It's happened. Everything was too much for me, and now... That's right,
Worms.
Asan. Worms.
Sorry, Rook. I think you're extra sensitive to gingerwort.
Oh, maybe that's it.
So much for a relaxing picnic.
Is it because I'm a mage?
It's still nice to get away from it all. And with good company.
That was cute. So he can talk when I drink. I can have speak with animals. That would be very Very cool skill. Alright. Culinary mishap. I wouldn't call that a culinary mishap at all. Alright. Back we go. Very cool conversations, but now it's time for us to go back.
Emric, did you know Spite thought you were still in the ossuary?
That private sphere of conception was inviolate.
So no?
Could Spite have described your dream prison until you faced it together?
You're kidding. I barely understood. Is this why we stopped sleepwalking? Spite understands. Space now?
Slowly, but it will come.
I guess we are having a polyamorous relationship when we're dating Lucanus. Zen's like, cool, no big. No big.
Your warden contacts, Evka and Antoine. They came through in a pinch. Where'd you meet them, anyway?
It was the Deep Roads. They were there on warden business. Varric and I were after Solus. We didn't tell them at the time, of course. But you survive a Deep Stalker attack together, and you make fast friends.
I really am hoping for a Wicked Grace / movie night scene before the end of this campaign.
I'm sorry your brother has an elven god in his head.
Sort of. Thanks. I'm sorry. I shouldn't make it anyone else's problem.
That's Vashadan.
What?
It means garbage.
Okay. Yes, context clues help there. But what do you mean, garbage?
He's your brother. He's family. Nobody twists you up like family. Your head's twisted up enough already. So don't do it alone. Let us help with your brother.
Thank you. That's... I don't know what to say. It's very nice. Twisted up. That... Huh. Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Davrin?
Rook, up for a quick trip? I think
Again?
it'd be good to check in with Evka. See how the wardens are doing.
Oh. Apparently we're gonna go on another trip. Alright. Another trip. Alright, let's do it. Another thing we haven't done is Harding and Nev. We haven't done Harding and Nev. Guess we're doing this. Hope on the wing. After everything Habsburg is weathered, Davrin would like to check up on Evka to see how she and the other Grey Wardens are doing. Yeah, so instead of... let's do that.